What's up, everybody? Let's do a way too early season 2.5 tier list of all these characters. So I'm gonna be doing this a little bit differently than some of the top players you see doing this. I think I'm gonna rate these people on like an average, all right? So the average player, not the top 500 and what they're experiencing, but what people like you and me are experiencing. So let's jump into this. This is early. Maybe I'll update a little bit later in the season, but I have played a ton of hours, including early access as part of the Marvel Rivals Creator Program. So I've had some hours to get some thoughts together. So let's get started. All right, Captain America, super duper strong last season. Well, first half of the season, all right? I was actually getting Captain America to Lord. I was having a blast. Once I got a hang of him, I'm like, oh my God, this is sick, right? And I knew I should have got him to Lord before season 2.5. Right now, it is a nightmare to play Captain America. It is insanely terrible. Now, I will say the stats on him right now are pretty good, but basically, like there's a lot of flyers right now and there's a lot of Penny Parkers right now. Terrible for Captain America. All right, in my opinion, he's C, if not D tier. You know what? Feel free to yell at me. I'm gonna say D tier. The stats say, I will say this, the stats say he is like A tier, all right? Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, Doctor Strange. He got buffed, and you know what? I think he is playable again. Last season, he wasn't that great, but I think we'll put Doctor Strange up in A tier. It might be too early to tell, but I hope Strange is back. I hope Strange is back. He's somebody that I was starting to get the hang of playing, and then once they nerfed him, I was like, whatever. I'll come back to him if they buff him again, and now it's time. Emma Frost as a tank, I think she's still S tier, all right? As far as like overall, maybe A tier, but like if you need a tank on your team, I think like you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Emma. Groot, they hit our boy Groot with some nerfs, but like he's still somebody that just annoys the crap out of me because I play a lot of strategists, I play a lot of Vanguard, and I hate Groot. I hate him so much. It's hard to heal people. It's hard to get away if you're a tank. So I'm gonna say he's A tier. They did nerf him a little bit, but I think he's A tier. Hulk. They did weaken. What did they weaken? Was it the team up? I'm forgetting the patch notes. They weakened the team up with him and Namor. Hulk was somebody I played a ton of in the first half of last season. I still think he's like great. I think he's pretty good. In comparison to the others, maybe, yeah, I think I'll put him up A. I'll put him up A. Now, Magneto, I think is S. I think Magneto's S tier. They buffed him. They made it so his right click charges more. Once I get that new skin that's in the battle chest for Magneto, I'm getting him to Lord next. I really want to practice and play him a little bit. But like his bubbles, the fact that they buffed his right click, his ultimate, just shutting so many things down, like, oh, amazing. Now, Penny. I said this in my previous videos. I think Penny and Rocket's team up is like one of the best in the game now. It's like one of the best team ups. As far as like competitively, like would I want a Penny on my team in ranked? It depends, but most of the time I think no. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong on this. I want to see like Penny in like competitive play. I tweeted this out the other day. By the way, follow me on Twitter. Link down in the description below. But like Penny, I used to think she was super boring, but like once you like figure out her play style and stuff like that and get down her like mobility and stuff, so fun, and the way she can like just take care of divers and stuff like that, it's amazing. So I hope I'm wrong about Penny. I hope she's playable. She might even be, I think I might put C tier. I hope she's A or B. I hope people prove me wrong. The thing hasn't really been hit with any nerfs, but I've noticed his play rate go down like a ton. Now, what I will say, actually, you know what? If I'm talking about the current meta too, with all the flyers, you know what? I think I gotta move Groot down to B. And then with the Thing too. I think I gotta put him in C, just with the current flyer meta. Groot can hit people a little bit better. I've been playing a lot of Ultron, which we'll discuss in a minute. But yeah, I think the Thing is just very weak in the current meta. Next up, Thor. So Thor, they like reworked him a little bit, and I'm not really sure. I started playing a bunch of Thor, and I'm hearing mixed opinions about Thor's like strength and how good he is now. Like how they reworked like his hammer throw and getting like the the charge and everything like that, but doing a lot of like the awakening rune now, because like there's like pros and cons to that. Like I'll tell you this, I hate playing against Thor. I hate playing against Thor in the next Vanguard we're going to talk about, because it feels like they just never die when the person is half decent. I'm going to put Thor B tier. I've never seen Thor like be super good like in you know, the stats as far as rank goes, but like I don't get it. I think he's really good. He has an insane amount of survivability. I'll put him in B. He probably deserves C, but I'm gonna put him B just based on my own experience. Venom. Venom. I think Venom has always been one of the most underrated Vanguards in the game. Like if you look at all of the tournaments that have been happening like since the global release, Venom is always popping up and nobody is ever talking about this Vanguard. Like it is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. The European teams love Venom, but I do know in the first season, or was it season 0? The official like Marvel Rivals tournament, Venom was like in both the EU and North America. I think Venom is insanely good. Venom is another one of those ones where it's just like he just feels like he just does not die. Just does not die. He can do some damage and just survivability is crazy. He has the mobility to get in and out of there. Like it's nuts. Like he can, you know, his little tendrils are like pretty long too, so he can kind of mess with flyers a little bit. I don't know. I think Venom's pretty good, and he has like with his like bonus health that he gets, like he can mess with some mines if he needed to. I guess like I don't know. I think Venom's really good. We'll say that. Now, if it was just solely based on my opinion when we talk about Black Panther, I'd put him S tier. As a strategist, I would rather play against just about anybody except for a good Black Panther. But overall in this meta, like I think it's probably C tier. I think it's probably C. Black Widow, Black Widow D. D. I don't like they have that new team up with Punisher. I think Punisher's probably a little bit better now. We'll see once we get to him. But yeah, this Black Widow, like that team up is not enough. Not enough. Hawkeye. Hawkeye Hawkeye probably A tier. Maybe some would argue for S. He has his new team up with Luna Snow where he can shoot through walls and freeze people, which is just there's a lot. That's a lot to be doing. But yeah, I've been seeing Hawkeye get banned in some of my ranked games. And yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's probably S, but whatever. Hella's S tier, and I don't know why they keep buffing her. Like stop buffing Hella. Right now there's a flyer meta too. So people like Hawkeye and Hella are just really good. But yeah, they buffed Hella. So like, I don't know. So they nerfed Human Torch a little bit. But I still think he's pretty good. Still think he's pretty good. He does a lot of damage. He has that, you know, like he's a flyer and mobility, especially in the lower ranks. God, in the lower ranks, like you have to ban like flyers just because nobody shoots up in the air. By the way, nobody shoots penny mines either. If you're watching this, please, for the love of God, shoot penny mines. Like when I was playing Captain America, just doing even like quick matches, it was such a nightmare. Like nobody with ranged attacks would shoot these penny mines. It's just so ridiculous. But anyways, Human Torch, I'm curious to see like how much we see Human Torch like in like the top ranks. But like right now, he's like pretty low on the actual like stats pages. I'm gonna put him, I'm gonna put him C. I'll put him C. Ooh, Iron Fist. Iron Fist got hit with some of the fattest nerfs going into the second half of the season. Like it was like three major nerfs. I've always said that I think Iron Fist is like a sleeper pick, and I think he's always been underrated until he got buffed. Like they were just slowly power creeping Iron Fist until people finally realized he's good. I still think he's really good. And you know what? I'm not gonna go based off anything except for my gut, my full feeling on this. We're gonna put him B. We're gonna put him B. I don't care. I don't care. I think Iron Fist is a very solid hero, and I don't care what anybody says about it. Iron Man. Iron Man's getting played a lot because of Ultron. They did nerf him a little bit. Like, didn't they nerf like the damage on his third shot with the regular, just like little beams, and they took away his Hulk team up? But like, he's a flyer too, and just people are bad at shooting at flyers, unless you're in the top ranks. Yeah, I think A, B. We'll toss you an A. We'll toss you an A. Magic. I don't know what it is about Magic. Magic used to be up there with Black Panther for like my most annoying heroes to play against, you know, as a strategist. But I haven't really seen Magic be that good in a while. And I don't know if it's more just adapting to Magic's playstyle and all that, because she hasn't really been hit with nerfs, but Magic just hasn't seemed that great. But like the stats say that she's doing pretty decent. So, I'll put her B, and you guys can yell at me. She probably deserves to be A tier. I get that. I get that. Moon Knight. Moon Knight's another one. Moon Knight's another one where they hit him with like some very minor nerfs, but people aren't playing him as much anymore, which is weird too. It's weird because there's a bunch of people like playing Loki across the ranks and stuff, and like that charges Moon Knight's ults every 5 seconds, you know? But yeah, Moon Knight is bad at hitting flyers, so maybe not the best, but we'll toss you down in B. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic, he's somebody else that I really, if you missed it, I made a Mr. Fantastic guide. I used to play him constantly, and then I just started, you know, trying to level up like my strategist play and like playing more Vanguards, but Mr. Fantastic is pretty close. And Mr. Fantastic is so good now. Just very, very good. In fact, like looking at the rankings too, at the like official stats, not official stats. Actually, you know what? You got time. I got time. Let's actually look at the official stats. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God. I really hope, like, I don't know about you, but I visit this, like, I visit the Marvel Rivals website, like, kind of regularly. And yeah, very annoying how that, that whole, like, cinematic plays. I get it. You got to promote your thing. Okay. So this is competitive. This is the official. This is the official stats page. So this is going into season 2.5. Um, Dang, Mr. Fantastic. Wait. Oh, we're by pick rate. Mr. Fantastic, fourth overall. Fourth overall. Okay. And then if you look at like the current stats, I don't really trust this. This is the best that we have, and I don't trust it. I can make a video on why I don't trust it, but I don't trust it. All right. Um, Wait, let me see something. That's why I don't trust it. Right there. Right there. Look, I'm switching between quick play and competitive, and the ranks don't change. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. But anyways, he's number one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put Mr. Fantastic A tier. I never see him like in top competitive play, but I think Mr. Fantastic's really, 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 really good. He has survivability. They buffed him. He does more damage. Like back in my day when Mr. Fantastic came out, you would kill that fool all the time in his ultimate, right? Now he's just like unkillable, you know? Namor. You know, Namor, I'm pretty sure the Hulk bands are still like out there, but yeah, I think Namor's probably A tier. What does this stat say? Oh man, Namor's down here. Dang, he's down in C tier? That's nuts. I'm not sure why. They didn't really like hit him that hard. I'm gonna keep Namor in A. I'm gonna keep Namor in A. Psylocke, they did nerf her invisibility, and did they nerf something else on her too? Yeah, but the way her ult goes so vertical, again, I've been playing a decent amount of Ultron lately, and I'll like fly like up to Jupiter and she still hits me. Super annoying. But she did get hit with some nerfs. I will put her down in the B tier. Punisher, they buffed him. They gave him like a bigger chamber, and like I think that makes so much of a difference. And he is so good in this flyer meta. Like I think Punisher's pretty good right now. Scarlet Witch, I don't know. Like one of her biggest issues has always been her ultimate ability, right? It's so telegraphed, you know what's coming. But like now that Strange is around, like I'm wondering if people are gonna play more Scarlet Witch because there's that team up. But like right now, until I see like this might change later in the season, but right now, Scarlet Witch is down in C tier, maybe D tier. Like it's just so bad when your ultimate is not is it's just not that great because ultimates are so huge in this game. And like man, like I'll tell you this: whenever somebody on my team dies to a Scarlet Witch ultimate, I'm just like, are you stupid? Now, I will say this. I will say this. There is a bug. I have had a bug a few times where her voice line does not go off, and that's annoying. Okay, so if you die to that, you're not stupid. But if you hear that voice line about her pure chaos and you die to it, like you need to really reflect on what you're doing with your life, okay? Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man's a C tier. Like, I do not think Spider-Man is that good. Like, ugh. And it's terrible too. I probably showed it off before, but I got my sweet Spider-Man sleeve. I wish I was good as Spider-Man. I wish Spider-Man was great in this game. But Spider-Man is like this little tickle monster, kind of like Captain America. By the way, if any devs are watching, please buff Captain America's damage. Oh God, it's ridiculous. But anyways, Spider-Man's kind of the same, right? Like far too many people I feel like focus on Spider-Man when he's just not doing anything. Spider-Man's typically just come in and out. They're just doing a little bit of poke, building up their ultimate, and the only time they get kills is with their ult charge, right? Um, and yeah, especially because they took away the Venom team up now too. He's way worse. He's probably D tier, but I won't do that to my boy Pete. I won't do that to my boy Pete. All right. But yeah, Spider-Man is just not that great. And I get so frustrated in my ranked games when people insta-ban Spider-Man. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? All right. Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl got some buffs. I'm not seeing her in competitive play. Okay, I'm gonna rank her, and I'm gonna check and see her stats real quick. But yeah, I just think like, especially in the flyer meta right now, like she's down here. She's down here, and it sucks too. Like I think she's good ever since her initial trailer. I'm like, she does so much damage, and now like they buffed like how many nuts she has in the chamber. They buffed, I believe, like the thing that resets all your abilities and everything. But it's just like you're not going to be able to snipe an Iron Man and a freaking um, Ultron with Squirrel Girl. But let me see, how is she in the stats? She's probably way down. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, poor Darlene. Poor Darlene. All right, Star-Lord. Star-Lord got some buffs a while back. I think Star-Lord's like really good. He's really, really, really good. Yeah. Good Star-Lords are very frustrating to play against, and they buffed his ultimate, like, was that this season? Yeah. Is this season or was it last season? Time is just blending together. But anyways, a good Star-Lord just has amazing mobility and just really frustrating to play against. Storm, like, it frustrates me to no end that people just stop playing Storm. Like, I don't play Storm, so I don't really care. And Storm's hard for me to play against because I'm usually on the ground as a strategist or a Vanguard. But Storm used to have such a high play rate and such a high win rate back in season 1. The devs did literally nothing to her, right? And people just stopped playing Storm for absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. She's still good. She's even better now. But yeah. Bucky. Bucky is definitely A tier. Bucky's definitely A tier. I feel like I haven't seen as much Bucky lately, but yeah, when they did those buffs to him in the last, like the first half of the season, like that was nuts. Yeah, he's still very good. Very, 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 very good. Um, Wolverine, I don't know what it is about Wolverine. Like I've been playing so much Captain America, like, man, Wolverine, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Like I feel like his kit is kind of bugged. There were so many times when he would ult me when I would be Captain America, it would just lift me up in the air and then like I would just separate from him. He wasn't able to take me back down with him. When he would go back down, I would just linger in the air and just do whatever. I feel like he's bugged. Anyways, I don't feel like Wolverine is like much of a threat anymore. I don't know why. I don't really know why. I don't know if people are just more used to playing him now. But yeah, like I don't really like, regardless of what Vanguard I'm playing anymore, like I don't really feel threatened by him. His ultimate though, when he does land, is stupid powerful. Stupid, stupid, stupid powerful. Adam Warlock. Okay, now we're getting to the strategist. Now we're getting to the strategist. Adam Warlock, do you deserve the S tier? Do you deserve the S tier? I don't know if he deserves the S tier. I don't know if he deserves the S tier. A tier? Maybe S tier? All right, if you want to yell at me for putting him in A tier, like I just get flashbacks to trying to level up Adam to Lord back before he got buffed, and it was a nightmare. But now it's a lot better. He got some buffs. He can charge his healing a bit better. Like phenomenal. But yeah, he also does damage too. So yeah, very, very, very good. A lot of people are like talk about how he doesn't heal enough and everything like that, but his burst heal, like it's so effective and can swing fights. You know what I mean? And his soul bond, like crazy, crazy good. Cloak and dagger. Okay, you can fight me on this. You viewer can fight me on this. I'm putting cloak and dagger A tier. Like ever since they nerfed Cloak and Dagger's ultimate, everybody's just been like, "Oh, Cloak and Dagger sucks. Cloak and Dagger's not that good." Like Cloak and Dagger does work. Cloak and Dagger does work. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I think I do talk a lot about like, are they best in slot? And like I don't know, man. I feel like Cloak and Dagger can be up there. Like they put out a lot of healing. They're great against divers too because you can switch the cloak, blind them, freaking just drain them down. They can get some flyers too, depending on what's going on. The ultimate still does decent. Not great against Magneto. Not great against Magneto. But also, if you have flyers on your team, Dagger is like basically auto aiming at them. Just phenomenal. Let's see. Invisible Woman. I'm gonna put All right, I'll put Invisible Woman A tier. I want to put her S tier. Invisible Woman is phenomenal. I think she's always been great. I think she's just like her push, her pull, very disruptive. By the way, go watch my Invisible Woman guide. I got her to Lord like last season sometime. But yeah, I think like I put a lot of like valuable tips in my Invisible Woman guide that I don't see a lot of people talking about. So definitely go check that out. But anyways, just like all of her kit is just very, very, very useful. Her ultimate is insane. It basically makes you invincible. Her ultimate is so overpowered. It basically makes you invincible. People can't see into it from the outside, and it slows people. Like, what? What? That is crazy. Jeff, man, all you people hating on Jeff's rework are nuts. Is he competitive? I don't think so. But Jeff, I think, is a lot better. I usually rate Jeff in D tier. My boy's moving up. He's moving up to C tier. Okay, if you check the stats for strategists, Jeff is no longer on the bottom. What the heck is this? Jeez. Yeah. See, and this is why I don't trust this either. Like, what? Invisible Woman and Luna Snow at the very bottom? Something's up with that. Anyways, I do think Jeff's C tier, possibly even B tier. I really don't get all the hate. Loki, S tier. Loki is phenomenal. He's one of the last strategists that I have to get to Lord. Just very, very good. Just the healing's good, the damage is good, the fact that you can copy an ultimate, give you two powerful ultimates, fantastic, awesome. And if you're feeling a little cheeky, you could steal like a DPS or a Vanguard ultimate and just go silly with it. Awesome. Luna Snow. I think Luna Snow's S tier. I think Luna Snow's S tier. Her change, like, I barely feel her alt charge difference that they nerfed. And yeah, she does even more damage and healing. Now, let me see this. Across all ranks, she's at the very bottom. Let's see Diamond. Bottom, Grandmaster. Second to bottom, Celestial. She's moving up. Eternity. Dang, dude. I wonder what it is. Like, I wonder if it's because of the bans. Like, she does have like the highest ban rate out of all of these. But yeah, I think Luna's very good. Now, something else, Mantis. Everybody keeps hating on Mantis, but like, uh, uh, yeah, I'll put Mantis ass. Mantis is consistently at the top. By the way, let me check the official. Let me check the official real quick. She's up there. Dang, Rock out of 55? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll put Mantis in A. I'll put Mantis in A. But yeah, Mantis has been on top. Like, she might be less good now that there's not as many divers. Like, her sleep was just her sleep is so good. So good. Even as Captain America, like, just the AoE, right? She just threw it to the side of me and it would sleep me. And I couldn't, even if I had my shield up. Mantis is like this, I think, for most players against the Flyers because she's not hit scan. And like, even though she can shoot at Flyers, if you have a wiggly flyer like juking you, like, and if you're not really good with timing and leading Mantis's shots, like, you're not gonna be too effective against there. But yeah, Mantis's kit, like her sleep, damage amp, healing, amazing. Rocket, you still S, baby. You're still S. And you team that up with Penny. Ooh, like I said, I really hope Penny's good. But Rocket is so good. I'm glad our boy is finally up there. So yeah, let's touch on Ultron. I need to make a full video on this. Like, has my opinion changed? I made a couple videos like they need to buff Ultron. Ultron's not that great. Da 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 da. They did do one small pre-launch buff to him. They buffed his ultimate ability. I think it does like more damage and more healing, and it charges faster. I've been playing a lot of Ultron. I think I have like, I don't know, five or 6 hours on him so far, you know what I mean? Which is a decent amount in just a few days while everybody's trying to stag Ultron, I think. I think he's better than he was in early access. He might be more useful than I thought. I'm still trying to feel him out because he can put out a lot of healing. What my buddies and I have been talking about is like, he's like the old Rocket, right? Where he puts out that constant like healing, but like he's just not super impactful. Even with the buff to his ultimate and the damage and everything, like it's still very rare. It's still very rare that I'll like get frags with it. It helps keep me alive just a little, but you can still kill Ultron. Like if 2 or 3 people focus Ultron in his ult, he is boned. He is just done so. It doesn't heal him enough, right? How much it heals your team, ooh, right? And you got to aim it around and stuff. He does a lot better with the Iron Man team up. But right now his play rate is through the roof. But as you can see across all ranks, he's currently sitting in 3rd place. Even in the higher ranks, like if you go to the higher ranks, like people are killing it with Ultron. But right now his play rate is super duper high too, and I'm wondering if that's gonna wean off. Right now, they're like, here's what I keep saying: we're gonna get a better picture of Ultron once this current tournament kind of wraps up, and like I think they're in the semifinals right now, maybe. But I think that's when we'll see it. I saw that people have been playing Ultron in the tournament, but not that much, because pro players are only going to play best in slot, right? So anyways, what's my ranking for Ultron? In early access, I might have made an Ultron F tier. Playing him a bit more, I'm gonna say B. I'm gonna say B. I'm sure some people would argue A. All right, I'm gonna say B, which I feel is very, very, very charitable. I'm somebody who doesn't mind admitting when I'm wrong, you know, and some of you might be like, oh, you're just rating him low because you thought he was bad and now you're getting proven wrong. You know, I keep seeing like a lot of people saying that. I don't know. I still don't know how to rate this guy, but I think he is B tier. I think if you play Ultron in your competitive ranked matches, I think you might do fine if you have decent aim. And yeah, like a lot of what he's doing is like positioning, knowing who to put your heal drone on. I will say this, I need to do more testing, and let me know down in the comments below, but he has multiple bugs. I've had issues where I cannot put his drone on people. It doesn't highlight them. I've also had issues where I do his overhealth thing. It doesn't get people who are within range. And that's a huge issue. Let me know down in the comments below if you've experienced these bugs. But anyways, we'll keep an eye on Ultron. I do plan on making a follow-up video. I've talked to some pro players and people in the community about their thoughts on Ultron now that he's officially released, so make sure that you stay tuned to that. But that gives me a good segue into wrapping this up. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell, making a ton of Marvel Rivals content for you. And I do some giveaways over on my Twitter. I just gave away 2 of the battle chests over on my Twitter, so make sure you follow my Twitter. It's down in the description below. All right, but anyways, that's all I got for this video. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.